sorted. Like I said, these next couple of matches, especially this one so far, going to cook.
I was going to say, I think our next match is going to wind up being Aimedtwo versus Azeem.
Ooh.
What's your prediction? Do you have any early reads on who's going to try to take this next match?
If I had to predict, and remind me again because my brain can get a little funky sometimes, Aimedtwo, that was our last matchup between the Alyssa and the Huarang. Am I correct on that one?
That is correct.
Ooh. So if I had to predict, that's what, Alyssa possibly versus either Shahina Bryan? Fang! Never mind. Bit of a swap. If anything, I can kind of see Aimedtwo coming out on top with this one.
I was gonna say it's two well-renowned players here and two favorites amongst different types of communities. So it's gonna be hard to try to root for one or the other. But if I had to put my money on it, I'm looking at Azeem. Just when I say that, down 4-3 finds its mark. Azeem taking an early lead.
Man, one thing I know about Fang, these shoulder checks are no joke, but also for Aimedtwo, the chainsaw dives, especially just really being quite literally ahead of the game, and those tosses can also be nasty work.
Go show! How are we going to approach it the Fang way? Both in heat. Careful, shoulder could come out at any point in time, especially against the chainsaws. It's not a bad option. Oh, heat burst is a perfect option to use right there. And first round of this game going to go over to Aimedtwo.
And so far, so good, looking clean for Aimedtwo and trying to go for that low stagger. Azeem, however, able to make up for it into a quick conversion all the way over to the wall, and Aimedtwo, and now kind of struggling to get back up.
Again, big nerf to the just a neutral damage from the combos of Feng Wei, but with the wall comes into play, that's a whole nother story. Oh man, the low chainsaws coming out to play. Another low counter hit. Oh man, you try to pull out the head, but careful. You could use heat.
Ooh. Faded straight into those saws, and Azeem still able to make up with the cold shoulder. That's still going to be nasty, and nasty enough for Aimedtwo. The sliver of health to come back.
Wow, Aimedtwo, 2 rounds up here. And it was super unfortunate because he tried to use his heat burst there, got traded out, and he still was able to keep his heat right afterwards. I feel like they should take that away. Take it away from him.
Just seize them, if anything, and that's going to be the hop kick straight into a conversion off to the wall. Like we were saying earlier, the last place you want to end up is against the Fang is right against the side walls, and that last shoulder check for that neutral damage. Aimedtwo just really feeling the pain here.
Careful, watch the approach here. Alyssa got that annoying destroyer stance with the chainsaws coming out. Oh man, he finishes the string there. Caught him pressing with the get up kick. Man, look at that damage. Shoota, get up. Oh my gosh, went for the unblockable. Not gonna get a punish though. Ooh, finish that string, that is a high. Be careful, back Kempo. Kempo step coming into play. Hop kick again, no connection.
Just Aimedtwo knowing to lay down then and there, wanting to avoid any and all damage coming in from Azeem, and the destroyer stance now looking too hot if you are Azeem on that low damage, but that doesn't cancel out chances of a comeback from either here.
Just like that, we're final round here, game 1. Got me on the edge of my seat. Azeem had the palm there. If it was regular hit, would have been a guaranteed shoulder right afterwards. Pick up back Kempo step again, coming out to play. Hi! Shoulder. Look at the damage. Big life lead for Azeem. No duck. Oh my gosh.
Just looking cold with it, and even with the saws, you're not able to really counter against Azeem's palm, and really going into it for the overhead, the slam back down to earth for another shoulder check right into the wall, and Azeem now up by 1 with Feng Wei.
And I mean, you saw at the beginning, Aimedtwo had 2 rounds up on Azeem, and Azeem able to just battle and claw their way out of that 2-round deficit and be able to take that first game.
Man, going into game 2, I imagine it's going to have to be a really just change in strategy here, but going for Arena Underground instead. And honestly, forget the walls. Now against Feng Wei, you have wall exploders to worry about in your back.
And that's going to be real scary to deal with, especially with the Feng Wei having the explosions. That's no joke. It's already a ton of damage. But Aimedtwo's not out of it yet. Had a very close first game. Oh, try to go for the punch Sabaki there. Can't Sabaki the chainsaws though. Oh man, the pokes are the lows. 3 lows in a row.
That is a sweep, and right into a quick confirm. Azeem here, right into the wall. No exploder damage just yet. It's just right there. Can easily turn into it and maybe go for the wall splat. But Aimedtwo just backing their feet, not wanting that to even happen.
Shoulder, double shoulder, triple. No, finishing out with the low. Azeem taking the lead here, looking real good, having good control of the offense there, and he hasn't been ducking any of the mid-high strings that Alyssa has, and still able to control that pressure, and that's what's being so good at the offense does for you.
Just Azeem saying, damage? What damage? I shouldn't really block those, but what I am going to do instead is get these quick conversions, but for Aimedtwo able to come back with the help, with the revved up chainsaws, and on that low damage, Azeem with the sidestep. So it's quick confirmed, but that is going to be just the slide into it for Aimedtwo, and it was just the head bomb into another one that really put Azeem in a low-risk territory.
Oh my gosh, gotta be careful. Runs out of heat, shoulder. Oh my gosh, Fisherman! And just like that, we're 2 rounds up here. Set point for Azeem to move on to winners finals.
Man, they may not be down and out of it just yet, with
gosh.
Azeem just taking for so much health, but saying to Aimedtwo, you know what? Let's take you for a quick ride, just a quick little loop, and I may not have that exploder on my side, but caught against the wall, I'm still gonna put you through the blues. The dash forward and the shoulder check to take off a little bit of that chip health before the slide from Aimedtwo can finally hit.
And that's what he was using during our last match. So Aimedtwo might have to start doing more some backsway options. But just like that, a sidestep 4, he's going to cash out early just to try to reset the neutral. Not going to be enough to kill. Far from it.
And if anything, Aimedtwo should just have Rage Art available for themselves, but depending on how they play it, I mean, Azeem, you don't want that status, and you're getting a little too close to the wall here. That's not gonna hit, and rightfully so. You get punished, and the wall may not kill you, but it is gonna be one more cold shoulder from Azeem to do so.
And see, I kind of felt that one coming. That was kind of a desperation attempt. There were so many just single down forward one jabs right there. I just felt that in my bones. It hurt me as a player to see that, just because I knew he was trying to bait out the Rage Art, and justifiably, it just came out the perfect time. But again, Azeem just knows when to put a brakes on the offense and just really just let the other player hang himself.
Not only that, kind of going against Feng Wei, especially on a stage like this one where you now have to worry about exploders, kind of puts you in a position where you have to worry about what move is going to come next that can put you in wall splat territory and get you sent careening all the way across screen. And in this situation, I wouldn't say exactly moments of hesitation, but you can kind of tell that Aimedtwo had to really change around their gameplay strategy, and it just might have given a little bit too much advantage over to Azeem.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't want to let the Feng Wei kind of dictate the offense in these matchups just because of how strong a Feng Wei is on the offense. He has a ton of really good, strong poke tools. That's where he really thrives in this neutral.
Of course, really, with that neutral game, I mean, Azeem, those cold shoulder checks, whatever you can possibly think of, not pretty, they're not kind, especially these overheads and Aimedtwo just really put through the mix, and no matter how they tried to sidestep it, Azeem was just there to step with them, if you will, walk them all the way into a quick death.
Yeah, and you saw, again, these perfectly placed heat bursts and heat drives from the Feng Wei. That was pretty much going to spell the end for Aimedtwo. But Aimedtwo's not out of it yet. Aimedtwo's still on the loser side, which is we're going to be going to next, is going to be the loser side of the bracket. As you saw here, this is kind of where Azeem just really controlled the offense and just really kind of forced Aimedtwo to use these unnecessary Rage Arts.
Yeah, that was kind of a last-minute one at that, and then Aimedtwo just got rightfully punished. Azeem just completely capitalizing it, sent them straight into the wall, careening forward, and one more cold shoulder to send them packing.